Hey Pinedale, it's Matthew and Danny, and we are here to share what really is an exciting opportunity.
Yes, we've been invited by Dr. Jody Owens and Dr. Mark Zeiss from Johnson University to take our church as a whole on a trip to Greece to walk where the Apostle Paul walked in his second and third missionary journeys. Places like Corinth and Macedonia and Thessalonica and Athens and Berea, all those places we read about in Scripture. They've invited us, and the cool thing, we've been working with them for several years, trying to get a trip up to the Holy Land. And last fall in October, on the Sunday before we were going to announce the trip details, that Saturday is when everything happened over there. And so we hit pause on that trip, and we hit pause, and I think it's going to turn out well because I know you personally, you'd rather go here.
This is pretty much my dream trip. I mean, to be able to see in person the places that we read about in the book of Acts, that's just incredible. And of course, this is more than a sightseeing trip. I mean, this is school in some ways, right?
In a way, two professors are going to be leading it. You can get 2 continuing education credits for this if you want that. But it's going to be more of kind of a learning. It's going to be somewhat of a vacation, but it's also going to be a lot of walking, and we want everyone to hear this up front. I've got to get in better shape. We're going to be walking probably a couple miles a day, and even in the literature it says that wheelchairs and scooters are not accessible because of the places where we're going to be going.
So a few things we want you guys to know. First of all, this is not a Pinedale trip. It's not a mission trip, and we're not putting this together, and we're not selling it. We don't get any kickbacks or anything for this. It's just something that we're offering to our church family.
We appreciate them giving us a chance, because I've never really heard of this, of just our church going, and they've offered that to us, and that's really cool. And like you said, we'll be paying for our trip just like everyone else. What's the details? Here you go. March 2 through 13. 2025, March 2 through 13, 2025. The price right now is around $4,000. Hopefully by the time this airs, we'll know exactly the number because we're pricing it out of hopefully Greensboro. But
and that $4,000 is all inclusive.
Everything's included, tip and all that. And I know that's not a chump change, but it's worth it when you think everything is included with that.
So this is a chance for you to sign up. If this is like you, if this is like a dream trip, like if it's for you like it is for me, then there's a good chance you may want to consider that. And if you do, just understand we would be traveling with a lot of people from Pinedale and able to see history in real life.
Yeah, and once again, we're members of the trip just like everyone else. Dr. Zeiss, Dr. Jody Owens, they'll be leading it and hosting it and all that good stuff. So.
Now, if you're interested in going, there's a short window because, Danny, they gave us kind of a quick turnaround.
They said,
right?
Hey, here's the info. We'll give you guys 2 weeks, and that's starting now. And so you can still, if you decide in 3 weeks, if there's still room, you can do it. But what we would love personally is if everyone's excited, we would love to take all 30 spots and just have a Pinedale family on this trip. I think that'd be really cool. So kind of hurry if you want to guarantee your spot. And then after that, you're just kind of rolling the dice because then he's going to open it up to everyone that follows him on his blogs and everything else.
So where can people get information?
On our website, www.pinedale.church. And you'll see a link to pop there, and it'll have all this information, the brochure and everything, and we'd love for you. And once again, it's going through the tourist area. I mean, it's going through Education Opportunity, EO, and not through us, but you'll have the details in here.
Okay. If you have questions, we'll do our best to get you answers, and hope this is something that excites some of you, and we're going to have a good time.
Let's do it.